All right, I am here with Gabe Jasso. He is a community organizer with inCOMMON Community Development. Welcome, Gabe.
Hey, Mike, good to see you, friend.
Yeah. You want to say hi to everybody on the internet?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hi, everyone on the internet. It's so good to see you. Yeah, it means so much that you would tune in to hear Mike and a little bit of me just explain some stuff.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining me. This is one of those things where I've kind of been looking for an outlet to do something positive with my music instead of just sitting around and being like, hey, here's some songs. I've done that a few times now, but I feel like as time goes on, it's like, what's the point of this unless I can channel it into something worthwhile? And so it just so happens that just in a kind of like in a random text conversation this past week, you mentioned that it's Omaha Gives Month, and inCOMMON is raising funds through Omaha Gives. So I guess first off, for anybody who doesn't know about inCOMMON, you want to give me the elevator pitch. What is inCOMMON? What do you guys do? What's your vision, your mission, all that stuff?
Yeah, the vision of inCOMMON is to strengthen neighborhoods. And the way that we do that, we believe, is through the neighbors themselves. We think that our neighborhoods have the people that we need and the leadership that we need to actually make our neighborhoods a great place to live. And we work in two neighborhoods right now. One is Park Avenue and one is Walnut Hill. And so, yeah, that's like the broad vision of inCOMMON, is to bring people together and to strengthen our neighborhoods. And the way that we do that is through some programs and a lot of neighborhood leadership development. So some of our programs include ESL, GED, citizenship classes. Actually, we just had a lady who got her citizenship recently, and we had a little virtual celebration for it. And yeah, there's lots of cool stories like that. And in addition to that, yeah, we help neighborhood leaders to put on things that they see fit for their own communities. And so it's a really,
That's
really
awesome.
fun place to work.
Yeah. To borrow a term from the church, I guess the American church, it sounds like a very incarnational way of helping people out. You're not just giving a handout, or you're giving the people not only the tools to help themselves, but you're actually leaning into like, hey, I'm working with people side by side and affirming that they probably have a lot of the skills and the knowledge that's required to develop their own community. I don't need to come in from the outside. And I guess that's kind of part of what you're doing in Walnut Hill, right? You're not working from the outside, driving in 20 minutes into the neighborhood to do community with these people. You actually live in the neighborhood, right?
Yes, exactly. Yep. You can find me corner of 38th and Hamilton. That's my house. And yeah, it's a lot of fun to work. Yeah, to have your work so close to home. I think, yeah, it's a blessing. I know not everyone gets to do that, but for me in this time, it's great to live where I work and to work where I live. And yeah, just that integrated life is kind of fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, I years ago brought my youth group to inCOMMON to do some work with Jeff Spees. I don't know if is he still with inCOMMON, or at least
No, but I know who you're talking
friendly
about.
with
Yeah.
inCOMMON. I know that, but but yeah, he was doing some work in Park Avenue, and our youth group, were helping clean up a former strip club that they were thinking about turning into a community center. So it's a really
Yeah.
really good work, kind of transforming communities, and I don't know, just being there and being with people, I think is huge. So
Yes.
I guess the question that I have for you is, things are probably looking a little different. I mean, you just mentioned having a celebration over Zoom for somebody who just got their citizenship. So the question is, what challenges have you guys faced as you look at how to move forward with coronavirus and social distancing, and all of the hurdles that everybody is facing when it comes to their jobs and even basic necessities like getting food?
Hmm. Yeah. Well, one way that coronavirus has affected just our normal work is all of our classes have moved online,
Mm-hmm.
which is really great. Thankful for technology to do that. But as far as like meeting new people, it's very hard to meet new people in a virtual world.
Yeah.
But helping out with relief efforts that are already happening in a neighborhood has allowed me the opportunity to meet new people in a safe way. And so, yeah, that's been really huge, especially for our neighborhoods are maybe affected in different ways by job loss and just food insecurity that already existed.
Yeah.
And so there's a massive need as far as like that goes. And luckily there's some just some great food resources in the neighborhood from churches and food pantries and all of those. And so that's really awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, at the same time, like, what an opportunity to really live out that idea of building community. I mean, I think a lot of people are kind of awakening right now to that idea of like, who is my neighbor? Like, maybe I should get to know them. Maybe they might need my help, or maybe, they can help me out, or, kind of this mutual exchange thing. I don't know. So, that's awesome. So I guess then, if somebody were to donate today, that money is going directly into Gabe Jasso's pocket, right?
Exactly. Trying to add an extension to my house. No, yeah, and that's the cool thing. So inCOMMON, we have like a matrix structure where all of the staff raises the funds for the organization, and so all this money goes to our programming. So we actually employ a lot of neighbors to host to teach classes and things like that. And so that's huge. And so that's where most of the funds goes is to just the things that our neighbors see fit.
Awesome.
So
that's great. So I guess what I'm hearing then is that if people donate, they can rest assured that it's going towards a good cause, and it's going to continue working. Continued work in. Was it Walnut Hill?
Yeah, Walnut Hill, Park Avenue.
Walnut Hill and Park Avenue, those neighborhoods. Awesome. Cool. Is there anything else that you'd like to share about inCOMMON and your work there? I don't know if there are any projects that you specifically have been working on that you're excited about, or anything like that.
Yeah, at the moment in Walnut Hill, it's a lot of meeting neighbors and figuring out what are the things that people want to do and the leadership potential that we have there already. Okay. And so that's awesome. And I think the dream would be to have some sort of place for people to be together, like a community center or the like, in Walnut Hill. So that's kind of the big dream for Walnut Hill right now, is just trying to figure out what are the things people see fit to do, and how we can partner together to get there as neighbors. And then in Park Avenue, inCOMMON's been there quite a long time, almost a decade, it seems like. And it's just so, I don't know, it's inspiring to see people who've come together across different cultures and backgrounds in a neighborhood that, is, I don't know, just like filled with like lovely people that, have dreams and aspirations. And despite maybe hardships or just like the demographic that is stereotyped, those people are making massive moves in terms of leadership, and just like self-betterment and making their neighborhood a great place to live. And so it means the world to us, is what I'm trying to say, that you guys would even consider. It means the world to me and to my neighbors that you would consider partnering with us to strengthen our neighborhoods. So
awesome. Cool. Well, thank you so much, Gabe. Hopefully people are feeling generous when they watch this video. And, I had mentioned putting this on YouTube. I think I'll just do that anyway, because maybe somebody will see it a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now and still decide to donate and, maybe even get involved. That'd be awesome. So.
Yeah. Oh, man. Thank you guys so much. Mm-hmm. And thanks for using your music in such a beautiful way, Mike.
Yeah. Thank you, Gabe.
Yeah. See ya.